Okay, so let's just get right into it. Are you stressed about picking a career? You know that feeling, like you're supposed to have your entire life figured out, but the world itself seems to be changing every 5 minutes. Yeah, it's a lot. But what if that whole way of thinking is just wrong? I mean, really, what if there was a way to not just get through all the chaos and change, but to actually thrive on it? A way to build a career that's super creative and fulfilling, but also totally secure no matter what crazy stuff the future decides to throw at us? Well, that's the big question we're going to tackle. For generations, we've been fed this one idea. Your career is a jigsaw puzzle. You're supposed to see the picture on the box, your one true calling, and then spend your life hunting for all the right pieces to make it happen. But here's the glitch. In our world, the board gets flipped over before you can even find the corner pieces. The future isn't just unknown, it's literally unknowable. The pieces you think you need, they haven't even been invented yet. So we need a new operating system. The old one, this causal logic, is all about prediction. It's that jigsaw puzzle mindset. Start with a goal, find the one perfect path. It's super fragile. The new way, it's called effectual logic. And it's all about control, not prediction. So instead of a puzzle, think of it like making a crazy quilt. You don't start with a perfect pattern. You look at the fabric scraps you've got and you start sewing. You figure it out as you go. And what are those fabric scraps? It's actually super simple. It's what we call your means. It's three things you have in your back pocket right now. First, who you are, your personality, your quirks, the stuff you're good at. Second, what you know. Your classes, sure, but also your hobbies, that weird rabbit hole you went down on YouTube last week. And third, and this is a big one, whom you know. Your friends, your family, your teachers, the person you follow on Instagram. That's it. That's your starter pack. Now, this way of thinking isn't just a vibe, okay? It's a practical toolkit. Effectual logic is built on 5 core principles that are basically your navigation system for when the map is blank. Let's break them down. First up, we've got the bird in hand principle. This just means you start now with what you have. You don't sit around waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect internship to fall out of the sky. You just ask, okay, with who I am, what I know, and who I know, what's something I can make happen today? It's all about action. Second is the affordable loss principle. This one's a total game changer. Forget trying to predict some huge epic payoff. Instead, you ask a much smarter question. What am I okay with losing to take this next step? This makes you try small, smart experiments. If they flop, the loss is affordable. It's no big deal. You just learned something valuable. The third one is the crazy quilt principle. See, the future isn't some destination you discover. It's something you literally weave together with other people. You find partners, friends, mentors, collaborators who are down to build something cool with you. Your career gets shaped by every person who shows up and adds their own patch to the quilt. Okay, next up is the lemonade principle, and honestly, this is your trend spotting superpower. Most people see a surprise or a failure as a disaster. This mindset, it sees it as raw material. An unexpected twist isn't a setback, it's a clue. It's the universe giving you a hint about where things are really going. This is how you pivot and create something new that nobody else saw coming. And finally, there's the pilot in the plane principle. This one ties it all together. You are not a passenger on a flight headed to some pre-planned destination. No, you are a co-pilot. Your actions and the actions of the people you team up with are what actually steer the plane. You're not just flying to the future, you're creating it as you go. Okay, so that's the mindset, right? It's a really powerful way to operate. But where do you actually, use it? Where's the playground for this kind of thinking? Well, it turns out there's a huge career field that's basically built on this exact logic. Welcome to the world of service design. Now, this field started out pretty simple. Version 1.0 was just designing a single product, like a cool new phone. Then version 2.0 was about designing the whole customer experience around that phone. But today, we're in Service Design 3.0. And this is about designing entire ecosystems where people, technology, AI, the whole shebang all work together. So in this new world, the designer isn't some all-knowing genius with a perfect blueprint. They're way more like a gardener. You don't control every single leaf, but you create the conditions for the whole garden to grow and thrive. You're building systems where all the parts, the customers, the employees, the AI bots, can all adapt and succeed together. And the core challenge today is this really cool idea called the dance of agency. It's all about balancing two very different kinds of intelligence. On one side, you have Move 37, which represents the weird, alien-like brilliance of AI that can spot patterns we could never see. But on the other side, you have Move 78. That's the human stuff. It's our intuition, our creativity, our sense of what's right and wrong. A great service designer builds a world where both of these can dance together. So look, it all comes full circle. A career in service design isn't about knowing what's next. It's about having the mindset and the tools to build what's next, one patch of the quilt at a time. It's the ultimate creative, recession-proof skill set. Why? Because when the world changes, you don't get left behind. You just get a new pile of interesting materials to build with. So forget all the pressure to find that one perfect puzzle piece. Just look down at what you've got right now, who you are, what you know, and whom you know. The world isn't some problem you have to solve. It's an artifact that you get to design. So the only question that really matters is, what will you build?